Hi guys, as you can see from the title, this is my pregnancy video. I'm just gonna talk about a few things of my experience while being pregnant and just random stuff that I thought was relevant to it. So I searched a couple like pregnancy tags and got some question ideas from those. And then just kind of like what I wanted to add in there too. And talk about my symptoms throughout my trimesters. So yeah, right now I'm 39 weeks pregnant, almost 40, where he will be here in a few days. So we found out back in June. I was supposed to go, or I was going on a trip for the weekend to Coney Island for the Mermaid Parade that I try to go to every year with a friend. And I didn't have any symptoms that made me think I was pregnant, but I was like 3 days late on my period, which is kind of normal because back then it was every month. It wasn't exact. And my husband suggested that I should take a pregnancy test just to make sure, since when I go away for the Mermaid Parade on the weekends, I drink a lot. So he just thought it would be safer just to check, just in case. So I was leaving on a Friday at 5 a.m. or I woke up at 5 a.m. and I was leaving, he was going to work. So I took the pregnancy test and it was positive. It was one of those dollar store pregnancy tests because we had been trying for almost 2 years and buying the CVS, you know, all those clear blue and all those fancy ones get expensive. So after a few months of trying, we switched to just the dollar store because they work just as well. Came back positive, super excited, cried a little. I did go away. So when I went away to New York, I went and got a dual pack of the clear blue. So Saturday and Sunday, I took pregnancy tests also just to make sure. So it was a variety pack. So the first one was just the plus or minus. And then on Sunday, it was the digital one that says not pregnant or pregnant. So obviously they all said pregnant. And yeah, it was really crazy just to, even now sometimes I can't believe that we're gonna have a little one here soon. So this is my first kid and my husband's third. He has 2 from a previous relationship. They're already teenagers. One of the first things I did when I found out, or for a while, was just trying to find other plus size women that went through pregnancies, just to see like if someone like me, I guess, had a good pregnancy. But it's really hard. There's a lot of information out there, but a lot of them are from women that are fit and super healthy, or you just don't see like a lot of plus size women sharing their experience. I did find a few good websites. I will try to link them in the description box below. But one of the biggest things I think I really wanted to see was just like progression pictures of plus size women throughout their pregnancy, because I definitely compared myself a lot to women that were skinny, and obviously I did not look like that during my pregnancy. So it would have been nice to see more pictures out there. But on Instagram there are, I feel like, a good amount of women out there that, especially nowadays, are starting to really share more of their experience. I guess I also worried there's a lot of more risks when it comes to being overweight and pregnant. Before I got pregnant, my BMI was, I think, almost 40 or over 40. So I definitely try to keep my, I didn't want to go over the recommended weight gain, which is for me personally 15 to 20 pounds for the whole pregnancy. And right now I'm 18 pounds. So I'm really glad I was able to stay in that range. And let me see. So for my first trimester, I had morning sickness, but no throwing up. I think I threw up once, but as long as I ate like snacks throughout the day, I was fine. And I didn't have any weight gain at all during the first trimesters. I think it was because I stopped drinking, and drinking caused a lot of my weight gain. So the fact that I didn't drink really helped not gain weight. For the first and second trimesters, my cravings were pretty similar. I mostly just craved what I really liked already. So there are things like, I know ceviche was one of my big things. So many countries make it differently, so I always wanted it the way my mom made it, so I ended up just like making it myself, which I never do. That's how much I wanted it. And then like I would crave things from when I was little that I would eat a lot. Like, so when I was little, I used to eat like Chef Boyardee. I used to be addicted to that. And drinking pickle juice. Ugh, I still love doing that. And then I used to cut up limes and dip them in sugar and just eat them like that. So I craved that a lot. But I think the biggest craving was fruit, grapes and peaches. Oh my gosh, I wanted them all the time. The only food aversion I really had was chicken. For both the first and second trimester, I couldn't eat chicken. It like grossed me out. And beef. So before I got pregnant, I was vegetarian for 3 years, and I wanted to keep it going through the pregnancy, but baby wanted a burger and I couldn't say no. So I have been eating meat this whole pregnancy. Thankfully, I didn't have any, like my stomach was fine after eating meat after not eating meat for so long. My stomach was fine. So my second trimester, I gained 8 pounds total for those 3 months. And first and second trimesters, I did work out more. I was working out 2 to 3 times a week, going to the gym. But then the third trimester, there was so much going on. We ended up moving, and it just got harder to go. But something I guess that kept me active a lot is walking my dog every day. I still do it. So I think as long as you're doing something, and in the third trimester, doing anything at all feels like a workout. Like just doing laundry or cleaning or going to the mall and walking around, it just all feels like a workout. So as long as you're active somehow, I think that really helps. And so yeah, for the third trimester, again, I could eat chicken. Right. So the last trimester, I gained 10 pounds total so far. So like I said, the whole pregnancy, I've gained 18 pounds. And the only other thing that happened maybe at 36 weeks, around 36 weeks, I ended up getting carpal tunnel in my hands, which is super painful and annoying. My fingers are always numb, and my joints hurt, especially if I'm like doing something for too long with them. My right hand definitely hurts more than my left, and they're swollen, so I can't wear my engagement and wedding band. But I have this like other ring that I can wear. One last thing is that I've been super blessed because there's been no complications this whole time. I took the glucose test and they were both negative, so no gestational diabetes, thank God. And he will be here in a few days. I'm not sure when I'm gonna post this, but if he'll be here by then or not. but we have a scheduled C-section because he's a footling breech, which means his head, right now his head is pretty much like under my heart, under my rib cage, and his butt is like toward my right side, and then both of his feet are in my pelvis. So he hasn't turned, and as of right now we're just gonna wait for the C-section in a few days. But yeah, so the only other thing I would really want to talk about was clothes. I've been super lucky that I've been able to use a lot of my regular clothes. Even right now, 39 weeks. Like the shirt is just a normal shirt, it's not a maternity shirt. Because since I am already plus size, a lot of my plus size clothes is super stretchy around the stomach area anyways, and they all still fit me, so that's been kind of nice. I've been able to save some money. I think I only bought like 2 sweaters from an outlet, and then I definitely been using maternity pants for a good 3 or 4 months. And the plus size for motherhood, those are my favorite jeans. They cover my butt, because like I noticed, even though like Old Navy and other places they have maternity jeans, they never fully go over my butt. I feel like the band is always like on my crack, so that's not comfy. And leggings, maternity leggings are so comfortable. But the last thing I want to do is show you guys my belly. This is me, 39 weeks right now. Oh boy. And hopefully I can post a progression vlog of all the pictures throughout my pregnancy, so you guys can see like how I looked every month and all of that. I'll have all my Instagram and blog links down below, so please like my video or subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. Bye.